If you're with me, be all the way with me, 100% with me, not just a small percent, because then you're not who's worth talking to. It's worth talking to E40 because he bought that skrill, that scratch, that cheddar cheese, a dollar bill, Bill Clinton, Bush, Obama administration, occupation equals Charlie Hustle. Get it, Charlie. For sure, for Shigadale, for Shiggity, for Sheezy, E40, Fonzarelli, Ant Banks, MC Breed, Bleed, Life is Too Short, Be Legit, The Click, Benny Siegel, Bobby Valentino, 112, Ruffians, Jagged Edge, Jodeci, R. Kelly, Mustard, Mayonnaise, Marinate, Meditate, The Soil, This Language of Which This Book, Miracle Whip, The Chef, Louisville Slugger, Chris Tucker, Martin Lawrence, Tupac, Spice One, C. Mervin, Master P, Alpha Omega, Easy E, The Original, Eric Wright, Bone Thugs and Harmony, Crucial Conflict. Well, this is an independent book. I just wanted to take you there. One reason why is probably I'm a young black native, so I'm gonna say what I like. I've had some support from a friend and the president of the office for the American Indian Social Research Institute. This shit is ludicrous. Tila, De La Soul. This book is going to be out of control. I just wrote this to entertain and give some sort of inspiration for others. So if people see me doing something good, then they'll pick up ideas for themselves and start to gain strength in all other interests, social, political, and all other aspects. Oh yes, let us not forget Mr. Martin Luther King. I have a dream. I still remember the great one and only Iron Mike Tyson, the knockout artist, a black native that is a very strong young man, from my opinion. But at first, when he got those tattoos on his face, I thought he lost his mind. But I could feel the pain. I wanted a tattoo on my face at the time, but I had a change of thought. I felt the same way other people felt with those tattoos on their faces and wanted one to show my feelings that I'm hurt. For some time now, Mike Tyson and his existence was out of notice. What would be something to see is these news broadcasters that bring black African Americans issues to show your face while the Iron Mike is there. It's funny, they thought about fucking up Mike's life too, but they must have thought about it. Who's worth talking to? I just wonder how many white people work as news broadcasters and how they can get away with in life and in their hearts with some of the things they say about people and feel okay. Everyone see your face on TV. I guess that's why we only see you in safe places, huh? I guess they're not at all happy or comfortable with that. Would be really strange going home to my wife that was a different nationality, and their nationality had a big issue that were determinedly what to do and what if he/she loved one another, and determination was an upset for the other race of nationality. I wonder how her/him would feel about that. Another part about freedom is that we can all be able to participate in one another's feelings and handle them with care. And you know the saying, when one hurts you, hurt us all. We should come together and grow to realize and ask your family and friends' feelings as normal before, because you're going through life. Because going through life is not easy with having less than others. Really, we all know what life is in the city streets in America, and acknowledge who is walking through them and know they're very dangerous. And even if the folks that do walk up and down them streets without trying to harm anyone, there's those weak-minded, mentally ill people that have been raped by their families, loved ones, brothers and sisters, and want you to be hurt just like them, because most of the times it's the same sex, huh? Weird. So be careful how you talk to people sometimes, because you can be hurt badder than they were because of life's problems. So watch the approach. To a man, it is important for him, for his woman, for his own personal needs, plus his protection, his security, his pride. This gives him the courage to come home to his woman, not a little girl out begging for candy, because the candy is with him, the gold is on him, and with him should be you. And if you're not willing to accept him, you will have to let him go. There's this attention I'm begging for as a man. I really need this nice car that I'm wanting to take a woman out on a real date. I am 32 years old. I have never done things the way I want yet. It is very important to me as a man. I don't know, but I want this comfort of luxury, leather seats, gray, of course, electric, everything that works properly, plus tint windows, and the last thing on my mind is the cops, okay? I think a lot of them are gay officers on duty. back to the subject. It doesn't matter what we're wearing. But like I said, I want comfort. I would like my hair French braided to the back. And maybe a couple of diamonds in my ears. Some of my cologne that smells decent. Plus some nice outfits. Well, in place. No place in particular. I'm hoping that if she picks out the restaurant to make it jippy, maybe all you can eat buffet. I just hope she isn't too in particular because I'm not. I don't want her to make my nerves jump because there's several things that we can find ourselves in. And I'm also praying that she is a very nice looking woman that carries herself with some selfish, classic, cute appearance and a great personality. With that, I'm a bite you Tommy accent that I just I'm a bite you Tommy accent that I just blushed for with a hard on ready to fuck on the table at the restaurant while drinking some wine. And I hope she gives me some consideration with her 2% on everything in our sweet, sexy conversation. And it's all about her. And don't worry about the 2% on the restaurant bill. Maybe the gas. Haha. Thinking of all those miles I put on these shoes and in my heart, and for leaving me alone and hurt, and the insanity I worked through and out of. That's just the basics I needed to touch her heart on. As you can see on the cover of this book, there's only one heart, and it's not broken, but it is brown nosing for your love, woman. I love small arguments, the ones that we fuck, kiss, and sleep on the arguments. You let me win while you was talking that shit. It's strange to me. I hate bringing this up, but I've been in a tough situation this last 10 years. I almost had to jump out a 2-story house window. I was looking down the stairs and I saw my friend hit my head with a 100-pound lamp, and blood started gushing. I looked, I saw a big lamp hit my arm. I watched it snap in half. So after it was broken, I grabbed this guy with my arm to fight this man in the dark because he dropped it. This lamp was at least 50 pounds. I wasn't supposed to live through this robbery. I had to get 4 stitches in my head. Luckily, my friend was home because I was paralyzed on one of my arms. These aren't important situations men deal with every day in our lives. Then there was a time a neighbor friend asked me to take him to where he needed to go. I told him not today, right? So the answer was no. So he insisted. So he was supposed to pay a nice amount. I said, yeah, okay. So I take him. He pays me. After we're on our way back, he says, listen, I say it's 2:13 a.m. in the morning, 2007 summer day. He says, take me home and bring me back to the south side. I said, man, I'm tired as hell. He says, what's that mean? As I'm nodding off. He doesn't exist. He doesn't even know it while I'm driving. The funny part is I have been at Milk Creek Park getting my dick sucked on for about 20 minutes. So finally the woman is ready. We pulled down at Milk Creek Park by Willow Creek, the pretty bridge in the winter. So I fucked this thick ass black young lady, and man, it was good. But anyways, back to the subject. As I was driving, he grabs the steering wheel. I told him, what are you doing, man, with the yell? Then I'm thinking I have to get him out my car. I was driving my 1993 Cougar, like an orange mango color. It was white. Before I had the car painted, I learned that trick from my old dad. It means a blowjob, and probably many of them. Depends on how nice your car looks when it's done. That's how good you should feel when she's done. If not, adios, bitch. So I thought I had my axe that I was chopping 60 feet trees with under my car seat. He is swiping while I'm driving with 2 knives. So I grabbed both of them, and I have his hands. I was able to stop the car in his hands with the knives in them after running over the curb with my Cougar. So I hollered really loud with some fear. I thought to myself, why didn't you just kill me at Mill Creek Park? I had to tell him I was tired and not enough. He stole his money back, but at least I left for my life. So ladies, you can imagine how many sick pricks there is. So hang tough with your man at home. Keep each other happy and safe.